This is electric. First playoff game, and we are ready to go here for EA Sports. It's all been building, the anticipation leading to this moment, and we're about to get the opening faceoff. A critical game for both sides here, and we are underway. Still keeps the hold of the puck. Scores! And quick as a hiccup, they are on the board here in this one.
That's a dream start, James, and it's one they were looking for. You want to come out, you want to get out front, and you want to dictate pace. You always want to command play and dictate pace to start out a series, James, and getting on the board first, that's the first step.
Halifax puts one home quick, and look at this. We've already got a goal early in this one tonight.
That's how you execute, James. Less than a minute into the opening frame, and they dictate pace, push their opponent back on their heels. If they can keep this going, there's going to be a lot of goals in this one.
Loose puck, and they're off to the races. Takes a spill onto the ice and loses the puck. Trips it off net. He scores!
They're striking quickly. 2 goals in 50 seconds, James.
Cheryl, you stress consistently, keep your feet moving on the ice, and that pays off.
Well, they got the pedal to the metal right now. They're like a freight train. With that last goal, you can certainly tell that the coach is not impressed. His team did not start ready and certainly been struggling throughout this game, now down by a few.
We're still in the early stages of this period. Halifax has really pushed the pace over these last few minutes, leading by a pair. Taken by Carrick. That knocks him off the puck. Here's a blast! Stones him in front.
Reaction time is everything when you're a goaltender, and that's why you see from a young age them working on all of those different drills to help them with these kinds of saves. Just flash the leather and make the save. What a glove hand.
Dalpe's won the draw deep in the defensive zone. And a stick break setup. And now he angles it across to Blay. Fires it. Great save by Legacy. Works it across to Kahun. Oh, he exploded on him in the open ice. Another stop by the goaltender.
When that puck came hard, and it came fast, and it came multiple times, but he was right on it, showing his athleticism to make those saves.
Receives the pass. Halifax takes possession along the wall. Pumped away by the goaltender. Puck grab by Rattie. Quick feed to Dugan. Great save by Gibson.
Rebound control is critical in the game of hockey, putting it to the corner, and now the offensive player has to hound the puck.
A little bump and grind, but still hangs on to the puck. And the traffic neutralizes that threat. Great use of the stick in the defensive end by Quine. From the left side, they gain the zone. The Stampeders gain control of the puck. Puck battle along the boards. Picked up along the wall by Fitzgerald. And now it's grabbed by Angelo. Moves it quickly over to Jacobs. Handles the pass. Oh, a clutch save!
You see goaltenders working with traffic and practice all of the time, and the goaltender is able to find this because he's dialed in, his eyes are on the puck, and he doesn't lose sight of it.
And that's picked up by Kuffner.
Halifax has been so good shutting down the middle of the ice. They're anticipating the passes, and they're closing quickly. And because of that, they're turning pucks over and intercepting them as well.
No room for that one to get through. And a great save.
Love the way the goaltender gets tight to the shooter here. The puck's in the low slot. You want to take away time, you want to take space. Goaltender does it, makes a save.
Denies him again. Along the boards, they battle for the puck. They are swarming around like bees here in the O-zone. And there's a whistle as the goaltender will hang on for a much-needed stoppage. Big face-off coming up here in the offensive the zone.
Well, after that last shift with sustained pressure, you know that the goaltender is fatigued. You got to find ways to get pucks to the net.
Grabs the puck. Gives them nothing in front.
I absolutely love this save, James. I mean, the shooter's at a point-blank range, right in that low slot, and it's just taken away. Grand larceny.
Florida's still down here in the first despite the multiple scoring opportunities. Grabs possession of the puck. Misses over the net. Halifax has it near the wall. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. Just gets enough to keep it out. Angles it over to Smallman. Moves it to the offensive zone. Fires it on net. And he was ready for that one. Well past the midway mark of this period, Halifax leads it 2-0. They win the draw and go on the attack. And he takes a shot. Oh, he makes a save, just not enough to keep it out. It's a fancy footwork to kick it over to his teammate. And that shot gets caught in traffic. From the left side, he moves it up ahead. Keeps possession on the play. And he takes the dish. And that's poked away by Blaine. Oh, he blocked him!
Oh, that's gotta feel terrible, James. I mean, he finished his hit right through his check.
Quick shot! Scores! Oh, that was a beauty!
Some goalies have cat-like reflexes, and tonight he's just a little slower, James, to get across, and unfortunately it hits him. He doesn't get all of it, and it winds up in the back of the net.
Florida's got to be feeling good after getting that one, Cheryl.
Well, they're certainly feeling good about themselves now, James. The body language has changed. They're on their toes. The confidence is lifted. Some much-needed offense to get them within one.
Picked off. Kuffner's crossed the line and gained the zone. Oh, he stops him with a glove. Great reflexes there.
Well, the shooter's in a coveted spot on the ice, right in the middle of it with a good look, and he makes an incredible save by getting square to the puck and turning it aside.
The Rockets haven't been rewarded for all their scoring chances as they trail in the first. They win the face-off here in their own end and take possession. Handles the puck. Pokes it away in his own end. Puck picked up by Maniscalco. Through the neutral zone up along the wing. Halifax has it in the open ice. And that's poked away. Grabbed along the board by Kuffner. Puck leaves the zone on the bad pass, and they'll be forced to regroup. Puck scooped up by Van de Sampo. Good, solid check, and he loses control of it. Shoots it, and it goes right off his bucket to stay out.
Well, this is just a prime example of doing what it takes to keep the puck out of the net. In this case, right off the noggin.
With possession along the wall. Moves it to Philp, and it's a quick pass to Brickley. Right up the gut into the attacking zone. Answers it with an even better save. Maniscalco stick handling in his own zone. And now he moves it quickly to Rattie. Uses the force on that hit. Back to the point it goes. Great glove save by Gibson. Florida's had the shot advantage here in this first period, but they still find themselves down. Philp's won the draw. With the blast! Just wide!
He gets a great look at the net, but it is way off target. It can be fast, it can be hard, but it's got to hit the net.
Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Taken by Dugan. Shot! Oh, he comes up with a big stop there. Goaltender covers up. We got a stoppage in play. Getting into the later stages of this period, the Stampeders lead at 2-1 in what has been an entertaining game thus far. Taken along the wall by Fitzgerald. Can't keep a hold of it as he's jostled off the puck. Still keeps a hold of it. Into the attacking area from the left side. Feeds it over on the attack. Oh, spectacular stop there. Halifax is across the line and in the offensive zone. Here's the shot. Oh, what a chance. It puts it just wide.
Well, and the puck was right in his wheelhouse. He only had a small margin and wasn't able to hit it.
Period number 2 set to go here. Officials moments away from dropping the puck. Second frame is underway as the puck is dropped. All right, Pounder, how would you assess this game through the first 20 minutes played?
Legacy's the only reason that his team is in this game, James, and he's been outstanding through the first 20. He's dialed in, he's focused, and his team needs to pick it up if they want a shot at winning this game.
Posted away to stay on the attack. Gibson's got the puck, and he's going to hang on. Still plenty of time left in this frame. Halifax is in the driver's seat. They lead it 2-1 in what has been a very spirited affair. Dalpe's won the faceoff here in the offensive zone. The Rockets take over on possession. Here they come on the attack. Passes it over. Big time save by Legacy.
This is a really nice save, James. I mean, the shooter's in the middle of the ice. He's in the slot area, and he's got to get to the top of the crease, square to the puck to be able to make that save. Great job.
Florida's looking to get one back here as they continue to trail early in the second period despite leading in the shots department. Halifax wins the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Blaze moving the puck through his own zone. Moves it around along the half wall. The Stampeders get a hold of the puck along the boards. The Rockets going to work on offense. Halifax has it in their own zone. Penalty coming up. Cuts into the paint. There's the whistle, and here's the call.
You're trailing by 1 and you take the penalty, not the way to get back in the game.
The Stampeders will have a chance to get on the power play for the first time this evening.
First power play opportunity for this team. It's going to start in the face-off circle, getting possession with the win, and then looking to set up.
Right up the gut, here they go. Puts it in deep. The Stampeders have it against the wall. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. Good hit to bump him off the puck. The Stampeders have it from their own end. Through the middle of the ice, they enter the attacking zone. The Stampeders have it from the corner. Denies them in close.
This is a fantastic save, James. He's all over it. What I mean by that is he knows exactly where it is and where it's moving. A reason why he can get square to it and make the save.
Boosts out of the box. He owes a lot of credit to that penalty killing unit.
Well, the power play had a ton of ozone possession time, but it was all perimeter. They didn't find ways to move the coverage. It was easy as a PK unit to stand in that box formation and not move. You have to find ways to create some motion and pull the coverage outside the dots.
Slides it across. Oh, what a chance right there, but misses.
Well, creativity and good body positioning opens up that lane, but just sails it over.
We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. Halifax leads it 2-1. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Moves it to Rattie. What a shot! Scores! Oh, that was a beauty!
some great finish by the shooter to just squeeze it by the post, but what a turnover there. You can't get caught deep in your zone and leave your goaltender high and dry.
Halifax extends the lead to 2 goals, the most dangerous lead in hockey, they say. But, Pounder, I don't know. I'd rather be up by 2 goals than not.
I agree with you. I'd much rather be up with a comfortable lead of 2, James, wouldn't you?
Yes.
I mean, that next one, though, is critical. It's either going to be a 1-goal deficit or it's going to be a 3-goal lead.
Oh, there's a great save by Legacy. Scrum ensues along the boards. Here's a short pass to Dugan. Gaining momentum up along the side. Poked away in the defensive end. Steps into the offensive end. Shot! Oh, denies him with the paddle save.
Legacy's been really sharp tonight, James, and just have a look at his save percentage, and he's making the stops that he needs to. But man, his team's played well. They've got going north, they've created opportunities, and the reason why they have a healthy lead.
Off the face-off, they take the puck. Puck grab by Osipov. And he slides it quickly to Caporusso. Puts it on net. And there's a glove save on the play. Goaltender covers up and will get a face-off. The Rockets have had a lot of good looks offensively, but they still trail in the second. Woods quick on the draw. Right up Main Street and on the attack. Here's a shot from the wall. And play rolls on as he came up with a nice stop there. Along the right side into the offensive zone. Play is blown dead with the offside. Here in the back half of this period, been a pretty good offensive display, at least for one side. 3-1 is where we sit. Dudas has won it here at center. On the attack along the boards. Good use of the body on the play. The Rockets have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Plays the puck up ahead. Takes the pass from the left wing. Moves it over to Dudas. He carries the puck up along the wing. Feeds it over. He scores! Well, talk about a friendly ping right there.
Oh, yeah, it's all about the bounces, isn't it, James? And you got to get the right one, and that one is in his favor. Well, there's not much time here before the goaltender's eyes are taken away, James, and he drops into that butterfly position. All you want to do when you can't see the puck is make yourself as big as possible, but this one has seeing eyes through traffic and finds the back of the net.
Halifax has continued to widen the gap here in period number 2.
Yeah, continuing to widen the lead, and when you play with this type of lead, you can look a little bit different, in particular on the offensive zone. You can try different things, but one thing has to stay consistent, the way you attack the net.
Feeds the cross-ice pass to Van de Sample. And a smart heads-up Reid to come up with the puck. Here they come on the rush. Denied by the goaltender. There's the whistle. We'll get a face-off after the goalie covers up.
Meniscalco's been feeling it, James. You know who else is feeling it? His teammates. They have been the beneficiaries of a great leader on the ice who's just been distributing the puck and generating a ton of offense.
Quick pass to Kahun. Here's a shot. Oh, it scores! They strike again, and that's 3 unanswered goals.
Over and over and over again, James, and you can see the excitement on the bench. They know that they've deflated and they pushed their opponent back on their heels. They need to keep plugging away here and not get complacent. Well, it's obvious that the coach is visibly frustrated after that last goal. I mean, they just keep deflating as this game goes on, and they can't figure out a way to get out of it. The coach has to pull some punches, make some adjustments to see if he can get his team back in it.
The Stampeders are having one of those nights, Cheryl, that everything that can go right is.
Yeah, it's all going right, James, because they're doing everything right. They've been dominating play in all 3 zones, and they've been rewarded for it.
Oh! And he takes the feed. And he slides it quickly to Kahun. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Oh, and somehow he gets a sliver of it and keeps them at bay.
Aidan makes an impressive play right there, James. His tenacity certainly shows as it looks like he's down and out as he stumbles, but his athleticism holds on to that puck even though he has a lack of balance. He makes a nice pass, which leads to a scoring chance. Herrick's back on the ice as he should be. He's the captain leader of this team. They're getting blown out right now, James. But what better way to create some charge here by your captain settling everyone down?
The Stampeders are on the attack. Oh, and it stays out as he gets a piece of that one. Quick feed to Folan. Dishes it to Angelo. Nice zone entry from the middle. Takes a shot. Oh, and he somehow got a little piece of it, and it stays out of the net. Just here in the late stages of this frame, the Stampeders have been all over them tonight. 5-1 is where we sit. Stevens wins the draw inside his defensive zone. And now it's grabbed by Quine. Shuts him down. And he gives it over to Folan. Now a quick pass to Angelo. Great heads-up play with the stick by Fitzgerald. Moves it quickly over to Stevens. Here's a shot. And he turned that one aside. Gains the zone through center. Takes it into the slot. And there's the save. Tries to get the puck to Richards. Shot! Oh, tried to put it in the corner and just missed.
Well, there's a fine line between scoring and missing, and that's inches right there. A good release shot, but unable to get that net.
Block shot. Oh, he'd like to have that one back as it goes off the side.
Players work too hard to have the puck on their stick and to get to scoring areas to not hit the net. Even if they don't score, they'll get a rebound if they at least hit the tender.
Florida's goal scorers need to find a way to finish on some of these chances as they continue to trail here late in this middle frame. Puck picked up by Osipov. Moves it to Harper. There it is. That's a wrap for period number 2. Both teams will get a chance to get a little breather here, and we'll come back. Third period action next.
Please remember to be alert at all times in our seating area. Even with enhanced safety measures, there are moments when the puck hits the ground.
Welcome back, everyone. They say 3 is the magic number. And here we are with period number 3. Here we go. Third period set to get underway. Simply too much to not enough at this point. Well, with 2 periods played, Pounder, your thoughts?
Halifax has played with purpose tonight, James, and they have a comfortable lead because they've had great habits all night long. So now it's about continuing to push. They don't have to change a thing. The only thing the coach should be preaching, be defensively responsible in good posture to make sure they can protect the puck.
Shot! There's a great glove save by Legacy! Florida's been the better team, but not necessarily boasting the better goaltender, trailing early in the third. Halifax has the puck in their own end. Florida's got the puck along the boards. Oh, he got a little sliver of it, and it stays out. The Rockets have it in the offensive end. And he makes the save. Dishes it off. Tremendous intensity here in the offensive end, and the home crowd is loving this. There's a collision. And they skate it out of the danger zone. Here's a shot. Just gets a piece of it to keep it out. Wow. Here's a short pass to Blake. Takes a shot. I don't think anybody was hanging on to the puck after that hit. And reads the play perfectly and picks off the pass. The Stampeders played along the boards. Here's a chance. Tremendous stop by Gibson.
Man, he was right on that puck. He knew exactly where it was. It was tight to the crease. He got out and challenged right away to make the save.
Dugan's got it on the offensive end. Fires it wide of the net.
Sometimes players get into those scoring areas and they try and get a little too cute, and that's a result right there, not hitting the net.
Big time stop there. The Stampeders have it now. Moves the puck. And it's a quick pass to Dugan. And they'll be forced to regroup after the puck bounces out of the offensive zone. Quick pass to Dugan. Keeps possession. Slides it on over to Jacobs. Streaking into the attacking zone from the right. And he loses control of the puck. Halifax has it in the defensive end. Reid with the stick. And he takes the pass. And that's turned aside by Gibson. Loses the coverage there. Florida's got the puck against the half wall. Sends the feed in front. And that's stopped. And that ricochets off a twig in front. Loose puck battle along the boards. And he takes the feed. And he pounds that one over the cage.
Well, it certainly sounds great as it hits the glass, but it doesn't look great because it doesn't hit the net.
Quick feed to Angelo. And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one. Plenty of playing time left in this frame. Halifax has been playing a whole lot of boom goes the dynamite, leading 5-1. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. And now he moves it quickly to Harper. Denies him in front. Moves it quickly over to Angelo. And skilled use of the stick to poke the puck away. Handles that one. Legacy's gonna opt for the whistle. I don't mind this call here in the third.
Neither do I. Listen, he has been so dialed in all night, James. He has been excellent, arguably their best player. And he's trying to preserve the lead here by holding on to this one to get the face-off.
The frozen biscuits dropped, and we are back underway here. Gains the zone through the middle. Fires it on net. And he missed the net.
Well, he misses the net from a golden area, James. He's in the slot. You got to hit from there. You don't get many of those opportunities.
Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. Moves it to Quine. Feeds it up ahead. Quick shot. Oh, he just got enough of that to keep it out. Quick pass across to Gust. Sends a pass over. What a chance, but can't finish.
Well, you got to make good on a chance like this. This is deflating, James. You don't even put it on the net and test the goaltender. That's a huge miss.
Past the halfway mark of this period, Halifax with no shortage of fireworks tonight. They lead at 5-1. The Rockets win the draw. Oh, what a save with the glove!
As a goaltender, you want to make yourself as big as possible, and that's exactly what he does right there and just takes away the net.
Florida's run into a hot goaltender tonight. They've had no shortage of scoring opportunities, but yet they can't convert, and they trail here in the third. Hicketts picks up the puck. Halifax will play it at center. Here's a short pass to Dugan. Oh, I thought he was going to be beaten, and he somehow got a piece of that. Brings it to the middle. Off the bar. Lets it go. Misses over the net.
You got to get a shot on.
Scores! And the road team is having themselves a party in this barn tonight, and I don't think anybody except them like it.
No one likes it in this building, that's for sure. I mean, fans are leaving. They paid money for this ticket, and if you're on the ice, you just want to crawl out of there, but you can't. There's more game to play. This is a tough one, James.
Halifax has continued to run up the score here, even in the third.
James, their opponent's been chasing the game all night long. Why? Because they have been persistent and relentless on the puck. When they've had it, they've owned puck possession, and they found ways to attack the net. Just have a look at the scoreboard.
Scores! And look who's at it again!
Well, it's the second of the game. Too bad you can't bottle these games up and just recall them whenever you want, because he's been all around the net. Often goaltenders today, they drop into the butterfly as a default position and make themselves as big as possible. Idea being you want to take away as much of the net as you can. There's a lot of bodies in front, so a smart shot. He can't find it, and it finds its way to the back of the net. Another goal, another emotional response by the coach behind the bench, but it's falling on deaf ears because the team, they're just not listening to him. Tuned out. He doesn't know what to do right now because his team falling deeper and deeper into the abyss.
Halifax hasn't allowed for any let-up in the third period. They continue to apply that pressure.
They're applying the pressure, and they've dominated the game right from puck drop. I mean, their opponent has no answer or any pushback because of the way they're playing.
Quick pass to Philp. To his teammate. The Rockets get a hold of the puck in their own end. And now they look to make something happen from the neutral zone. Quick feed to Quine. Snagged with the glove by Legacy. Down the right wing and into the offensive zone. Stones him with the blocker. Still has possession. And he feeds it down to Fitzgerald. Here they come on the attack. Oh, what a save in front.
Legacy's been outstanding, tracking pucks and making huge saves like that one right there, right from the slot.
Gaining speed through center, and here they come on the attack. Snaps it. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net.
What a save. I mean, how quick you have to be able to get on that puck, James. Anytime it's in the low slot, you got to be on your toes, and that's exactly what he was to be able to make the save.
Official signals for the players to get into position, and we're about ready to drop the puck. The Stampeders will go to work here in the offensive zone. Just misses.
Now, he certainly didn't get much wood on that one as it just flies past the post.
There's the whistle. Let's get the call from the officials.
With such a comfortable lead, James, I don't really think this penalty is going to make a difference.
Florida sending their power play unit out for the first time tonight.
Well, they've earned their first power play of the game. A tone setter right here and an opportunity to look at the coverage on the setup.
Trying to clear the puck from his own end. Play whistle dead. Penalty coming up.
Taking a penalty when you have this much of a lead, not really that big of a deal this late in the game.
Florida's got a 5-on-3, and the clock's their BFF here.
With all this time on the 5-on-3, yes, you can be more patient, but you don't want to get lulled to sleep on the outside. You have to move the coverage a little bit outside of the middle of the ice to be able to open up those lanes and execute.
Florida's got the puck. And that's blocked. Picked up along the boards by Terry. Oh, misses the net. What a chance there.
Oh, it was a great chance and one that he will want back. The puck is all around him, though. If he continues to get to the right spots at the right time, you got to figure he's going to put one by the tendy.
And he slides it quickly to Dust. Shot! Makes the save, but barely with that one. Richards hoping for some puck luck here on this face-off as they continue to play shorthanded. The Rockets win the face-off. Back at the point, they set it up. Steps in front of it for the block. Florida's gained possession along the boards. Final seconds of this one, an absolute clunker performance by the home team, and the fans are letting them hear it. Can they capitalize on this power play? Here comes the face-off. Woods has got possession. Let's see what they can do with it now. Oh, wow, what an incredible save!
I don't even know how he got to that. That's fierce athleticism to be able to get back to the net and make that save, James.
That was amazing! There's the horn, and that's the hockey game. Well, that's how you want to kick off a by taking that opening win and get that momentum on your side.
Well, you know, heading into the series, this is the exact game that they've been talking about that they wanted to come out on top on. It's really important to dictate play right from the onset of the series. You really want to send the message that you're here to play, and you're here to stay.
Thanks so much for joining us for this postseason action, and we will see you at the next playoff game. See you, everybody.